Hello, hi guys, welcome you all to the DevOps Delight YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see yet another task of our 100 days of DevOps challenge. I am here on the Chrome browser. Let me type engineer.kodekloud.com/project. Already auto-saved my password. I directly got this task UI. Let me click on the start button just besides the 100 days of DevOps headline. And as part of our 100 days of DevOps challenge, today is day 8 and we will see how to install Ansible task. Let me click on the start button. It may take 1 or 2 minutes to load our task. Meanwhile, I'm skipping the video here for a while. Okay, we got our task. First, let me read the task and then we will look into the solution. During the weekly meeting, the Nautilus DevOps team discussed about the automation and configuration management solutions that they want to implement. While considering several options, the team has decided to go with Ansible for now due to its simple setup and minimal prerequisites. The team wanted to start testing using Ansible, so they have decided to use JumpHost as an Ansible controller to test different kind of tasks on rest of the servers. Install Ansible version 4.10.0 on JumpHost using pip3 only. Make sure Ansible binary is available globally on this system. That is, all users on this system are able to run Ansible commands. Alright, by default we are on the JumpHost. So here our task is to install Ansible of version 4.10.0 in the JumpHost using pip3 only. First what I will do is sudo pip3 install Ansible. We need to use equals to give version 4.10.0 and then hit enter. It will ask for the password of Thar user. To get password of Thar user, let me click on this details of all users and servers button here on top right. Just try to search for Thar user. Here we have, and username is JumpHost. Let me copy this password, paste it here, enter. Yes, now the process for installation of Ansible with 4.10.0 package is initiated. Let's wait for a while. Okay, it is installed. Now let me validate it. Ansible -- version, and it will show us all the details. Now we need to check the permissions, right? For that, let me do the ls-l and then $which Ansible. So what it is going to do is it is going to show us all the file permissions of Ansible. So Ansible is located in the path usr/local/bin/Ansible. So since I don't know where this exactly Ansible is located, I used which Ansible command. Alright, if you observe here what they mentioned, make sure Ansible binary is available globally on the system. All users on the system are able to run Ansible commands. See, all the users, groups, others, all are having execute permissions. That means anybody can able to run these Ansible commands. Alright, so with that said, let me click on this check button to validate our work. Click on confirm. Yeah, we did it right. Congratulations. That's it for this video, guys. See you in another video with yet another task of Kodekloud Engineer. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Thank you.